Hi there!
Hello!
Today we're taking a look at the game called Siggil.
Siggils are magic seals. You take the cards and you reveal the spirits and you try to capture them with the sigils.
Yeah, it plays from 1 to 4 players and the box says about 20 minutes. So
it's approximately correct.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the overview. That setup for Siggil is called the Pass. And you have various sigils that you can construct, as you can see, so you can try different ones. The game itself is simple. You want to capture the spirits of this world. And whoever captures a certain number of spirits, depending on the number of players, is the winner of the game. Spirits are, for example, right here. As you can see, each spirit has its own family, represented by the symbol, and a number. And on your turn, and that's simple as well, you just take a card from the center, that's open. It means nothing is covering the card. And this face up, of course. And then as an option, or optional action, you can play a set of cards to capture a spirit. First of all, let's take a look here. As we can see already here, we have some spirits that are free because they are not covered by any cards. So all the spirits that you find in the Siggil and are free, you set aside. So we have this spirit here, and I see we have any other spirits right here. We set them aside. Now we can capture them. And throughout the game, we will uncover more spirits that we can capture. There is a total of 7 of them. So what I'm gonna do now, for example, I'm gonna take a 4 here, and that one I'll take it into my hands, and the action will open a new card for me, and then the opponent will take another card, and so on. How you capture spirits? You basically play a set of numbers consisting of consisting of 3 same numbers, or consisting of 3 of the same family. So, for example, if you want to capture this spirit here, you need to play 3 cards that are of this turtle symbol, or 3 cards that are a number of 4. So whenever you play it, you will take that spirit, put it with your played cards there, and I don't know, I don't have it right now. Let's say I have a 3 4s here, and I've captured the spirit. What my opponent can do in his turn, he can capture a spirit that is 3 here, set aside, or he can try to capture my spirit, or steal my spirit. For that, he needs to play 1 more card than I have. So, for example, if I have 3 4s, he can play 4 4s, or he can play 4 turtle symbols. So he can also choose either to capture with the family or with the number. And that's basically it. You go through, for example, with 2 players, you need to capture 5 spirits. Whoever captures 5 spirits will end the game and will win the game. And that's the Siggil. So that was Siggil. What are your thoughts?
First of all, of course, that's the first thing, artwork. Artwork is amazing. I truly love the artwork. I love it so much that I feel that I would actually buy another copy, make the setup, glue it to the cardboard and put it on the wall. That much I love the artwork here. So the spirits, the cards, they're all a bit different. You know, this have like, it has really good
mystical?
The feel. Yes, mystical, natural, spirit, nature, and wow.
Although I complain mostly about the components borders on the cards. I don't like them at all. I don't. If you could like get rid of the white borders around the cards. If you could get rid of them and show the artwork as a whole, it would be much more cooler
But
for
usually
me.
when you take away the white border, then you will see much more like the with cards.
Depends, yeah. With white border you won't see that, but with the black
Yes.
borders it's really bad. But whatever,
Colorful.
it's a small thing.
It's a cleaner design with a border.
Yeah. Still, yeah. It's okay artwork for me. It's not. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. It's just. I cannot say that I like it. It might be cool, but I cannot say that I like it.
Okay, the game.
Yeah. The game itself. You basically take a card and then set a set of cards if you can do that. And you're capturing spirits with numbers or, let's say, colors or symbols. So that's basically it. For me, the game lacks something. I don't know what exactly. It's a filler game. But on the other hand, another negative that I have. For a filler game, it has a clunky and long setup. Although it might be really interesting to put it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it might be interesting to put them into like different grids as I showed in the overview. But the thing is, it's only my opinion that it will become annoying very soon. Because each time you have to play it again, you have to put this up again. Maybe for some people it's interesting. For me, it's
totally
not.
up to person.
Yeah.
I love setting up games. I love like putting them back. So
But it's like a lot of that setting up for a really small filler type card game. It's too much for that. For me, it's a negative for this game. Overall, the gameplay as a filler game, lazy evening game, it's okay. I can live with this game. I don't know what to say else about this game. There is nothing really deep or the strategy about taking cards. So there is one thing. All right. So you want to take cards, thus revealing the new cards. Like in Seven Wonders Duel, you have the drafting pyramid. And you want to make your opponent take the cards that you don't want. In order to reveal new cards and get something cooler, there is that thing. Although it's so random that and there's only numbers and symbols, so there's not much difference in the cards. Like in Seven Wonders Duel, you have more different cards. Here, it's really simple aspect, but it's still interesting how to manage your hand. When to take what cards, some cards are available, some not. It's a limited choice on the other hand, so there is some strategy as well. We play the variant as well, our own variant.
Let's say, I'll tell about a few words about that. So here, when you recapture opponent's spirit, the cards that were capturing the sigils, they will stay on the board, and you cannot like reshuffle them, reuse. You only can add cards.
You can reuse them by adding cards, yeah.
That's not reusing, that's just adding them. So you can't just break it and make new sets. You can only add to the set. And the problem with that, at one certain moment of time, you know exactly which cards are out there, and you know for sure that there is absolutely nothing you can do. And it's like end of the game, it's okay, I'll take whatever. Like, it's... Otherwise, for me, in that case, you have the game only halfway. You don't have the game fully, you don't have the game until the end of the drafting phase. We tried the variant where you can actually take the cards back and make new sets. That way you have much more this back and forth, but that way you have the game until the very end.
Yeah, and for me it was a negative with that variant, because the getting constantly back and forth, it was too obvious, there was not much. And with both variants, doesn't matter what variant, both ends are very anticlimactic, There is not much to that end of the game. Sometimes you want from the game to strike. Even with the filler game, you get some last push or something like that. Even with a small game like Codenames, you get oh now if we don't guess the 3 words, then the other team will win. And in this one,
I don't agree that you always
really
need that.
anticlimactic.
Let's say
for me,
how I see the game. I imagine the game like Ilja already mentioned, like lazy evening game. So it's an eye candy game. you have beautiful game, you have relaxed evening, like relaxed forest sounds, spirits, all that theme matches the game feel, the gameplay. It's so easy, you don't have to think, it's beautiful. It's really relaxed game for evening. I would say actually it's good game for couples in the sense that girlfriends often don't like games.
Non-gamers.
Yes, non-gamers,
It's a
and
game for
especially if you
non-gamers.
want to have the game that your girlfriend would play, I would actually recommend to have a look at this because it's beautiful and it's easy and girls like it. That's the reason I like it more than Ilja, obviously.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
I would say it's really beautiful and good set collection, which doesn't have too many strategies, too many layers on top of that. It's just pure and simple, beautiful and fun.
Introductory filler game for non-gamers,
Yes.
in my opinion.
It can be really good for non-gamers.
Yeah, but small thing is that this game pretends to be smarter than it is, and just it pretends that it has that sort of tactical aspects and strategy in it. It has, on one hand. On the other hand, not that much that it interests me. But it's me. Maybe you will like the game. Don't take my word as
Yes, I don't agree that it pretends to be something. No, I think, well, let's definitely say, don't expect from this game something that is not there. I think Ilja was expecting more from the game than was in the game.
I'm just not seeing the game that much here. So, but let's go to our final ratings.
I give this game 6 dice out of 10.
I give this game 5 dice out of 10.